Curiosity about the private lives of celebrities and their impact on society has always been a topic of interest. Stories of broken relationships, betrayals, and disappointments capture our attention, and the case of Turkish actors Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir is no exception. In this case, the situation presents a clear example of the struggle between ego and dignity. Can Yaman, known for his arrogant and self-satisfied attitude, defended himself by saying he did nothing wrong. However, his behavior toward Demet, who, despite the wounds, maintained her composure, has raised a series of unanswered questions about the true nature of their relationship. Demet Özdemir, on the other hand, has stood out not only for her talent and beauty, but also for her ability to maintain her dignity even in difficult times. Far from being a victim, Demet has shown impressive emotional strength, distancing herself from a man who caused her pain, yet never losing respect for herself. The question many ask is who the real victim is in this story. Traditionally, women are seen as the ones who suffer, but in this case, Demet is not the one who needs protection. Her silence and distance from Yaman are a form of self-defense, while he, by acting as if he is not guilty, has shown his inability to take responsibility for his actions. In addition to the personal aspects, the careers of both reflect their differences. Demet is a dedicated professional, committed to her work and her followers. Meanwhile, Yaman has been criticized for not maintaining a genuine connection with his audience, focusing more on self-promotion than on his growth as an actor. Relationships always have something to teach. In this case, although Demet suffered, she also learned to value her self-esteem, reminding us of the importance of not losing sight of who we are within a relationship. Can Yaman, for his part, needs to reflect on his attitudes and recognize that his actions have consequences. The media plays an important role in how we perceive these stories, and although tabloid headlines often distort the facts, it is crucial that as an audience, we try to understand the situation in its entirety without falling into sensationalism. In summary, the story of Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir is not just about a failed relationship, but a reflection on relationships, ego, emotional responsibility, and personal growth. While Yaman may try to excuse himself by saying, "I did nothing wrong," it is evident that his arrogance has caused damage. Demet, on the other hand, has come out stronger, showing that true strength lies in knowing when to walk away and keep one's dignity intact. However, like many other artists, Demet Özdemir has had to face malicious comments and destructive criticism. Over the years, many of these comments have been fueled by envy and a lack of understanding of what it really means to be a public figure. It is common to see people criticizing her appearance, personal life, and even her professional decisions, forgetting that behind the screen is a real person with rights and emotions. In one of the comments I read, it was mentioned how people tend to not understand that a star is, above all, a human being and should not be judged only by what they do in public, but also by the human quality they demonstrate in their daily life. Demet's case is very similar to that of other artists who, once achieving fame, are exposed to constant external pressure. However, despite the difficulties, she has managed to remain strong. In the comments of her followers, it is easy to see how many defend the actress fiercely. "Demet is an amazing person, both professionally and personally," write several fans. This unconditional support is what allows Demet to continue her career and remain the positive and fighting person she has always been. Her ability to move forward, ignoring criticism and focusing on what truly matters, is a testament to her maturity and strength. What surprises and touches me the most is the way Demet handles adversity. In the comments, it is mentioned that envy is the worst enemy, and this certainly applies to Demet's situation. When a person achieves success, it is inevitable that criticisms and poisonous comments will arise, but what truly defines a public figure is how they face these challenges. Demet has shown that she does not let negative comments influence her, but prefers to focus on the positive and the love her followers give her. As some comments point out, she continues with her life and career, despite the obstacles she may encounter along the way. It is also important to highlight that Demet has been an advocate for the importance of mental health and emotional well-being. It is also important to highlight that Demet has been an advocate for the importance of mental health and emotional well-being. In several interviews, she has openly discussed the difficulties of being constantly under public scrutiny and how the pressure can affect even the strongest individuals. In this sense, Demet has become an example for many of her followers, showing that it is possible to be a successful person without losing sight of what truly matters: emotional health and personal balance. Regarding her personal life, Demet has often been criticized for the choices she makes off-screen. Some comments have criticized her love life or friendships, but what many do not understand is that, like anyone else, she has the right to live her life as she sees fit, without having to explain herself to anyone. It is her life, and only she has the right to decide how to live it, many of her followers write. This type of comment shows the respect Demet has earned over the years, despite the criticism she has received.